So there's some questions about how to burn a candle properly. And I started this at 6:42. So it's been burning 2 hours, and you can see there's still a rim around it. It hasn't become liquid all the way across the top of the candle. And I measured it here, and it's 3.5 inches across, straight across. So this candle may take possibly 4 hours to have a totally liquid across the top. Now, a smaller candle, maybe, less time, but this particular one is taking that long. And so the reason you want to learn your candle, I found this out, and that's why I keep my little notebook where I started the candle, burning it, so that I know exactly that what time I started it. And that way I don't get confused. And I can tell, is it taking this long to burn or that long to burn? Now, each time I've extinguished it, I've also trimmed the wick. And so as it gets down lower, I won't be trimming the wick as much as I did on the top. Because these hemp wicks make like a mushroom top. And that should be removed because it just makes too much of a flame. It really doesn't do anything for the candle. These are scented, and I will come back and talk about this again when it's completely liquid. Let's put it that way. I'll do it when it's completely liquid, then you'll know, you can see it actually became liquid all the way across the top. Of course, this is organic wax. This one is soy wax and palm wax. So that can make a difference too, because a lot of paraffin waxes will not do that at all. They'll just burn down the middle. And I've heard people say they'll replace that instead of, ditching the whole candle. They'll just stick a votive in there, and they can burn that on for a little while longer, especially if the outside of the candle is decorative. And I'll also show you what kind of wicks I use eventually, but I don't have that all together right now. I just wanted to talk about, because it said, how do you burn a candle properly? And the main thing you do is you always keep your eye on it. Remember that. You never want your candle to be forgotten about and left burning. That can always be disastrous. And if the wick falls over or something, it might just burn itself out. So when you're watching it, you can always keep an eye on it. You can use anything to straighten it out. A little wooden skewer, the back of a fork or a knife, something like that, in case the wick is leaning one way or the other. This one seems to be burning pretty good as far as, making a nice circle around it, not burning down one side and not the other. But if it does, you want to center the wick also. And that's it for now, because I still got to wait a little while before the whole thing turns liquid.